come again today, when faded is the light. And as the crickets loudly pay their homage to the night, orc and halfling, human, dwarf, and elf will lock their doors, as vile, vicious villains of the night invade in scores. But when the darkness pulls and calls, my eyes are open wide. When blackest shadows blanket falls, from me you'll never hide.
In the world of Mirandus, there are those whose actions and abilities have brought them glory and fortune. They are the skilled, the strong, the powerful, the ideal. They are the exemplars, and you could still be one of them. Your exemplar avatar may catch the attention of those around you in a crowded Mirandus tavern, but you can rest assured that their looks are looks of fear and admiration. These people have nothing on you. You are an exemplar.
Welcome back to Crash and Edy. So we got a special show tonight, and this is something that Crash and I are getting into, a game we're kind of getting sucked into, so we're going to roll with it to the best of our abilities, called Mirandus.
Yeah, hey Edy, good to talk to you. Yeah, just to lay a little groundwork, why we're doing this is that we've experienced that getting in way early on these games before they launch is the only way to be hugely profitable. Would you agree?
Well, I think it's too early to say only way, but yeah, I mean, I definitely, whether it's Bored Apes or any of these projects, you know, what's it called? Sand Dollar or Sand Castle? What is that one? Sandbox. Whether it's Sandbox, I mean, any of them, it just seems like they really tend to take care of people that get out and do it early. And I think it's because you're doing it on a whim, and you have no clue that the game will even launch. There's no guarantee it'll launch.
Right, and they have to build a community.
Right.
Because without a community, it's just not going to flourish, and they know that.
Yeah, and at the heart of all of them, there's a currency. So that seems to be how they're launching their currency: is get the network, get the community, launch the token, use the token, and again, then it spins into utility. Is it going to be used? If it's not used, it's going to be garbage. If it's used, you'll have something.
Yeah, and these guys know what they're doing. I mean, they're not going to create a game and all this energy and create a token and all that's involved with that and not give it value.
Yeah. So the guy on the intro, his name is, I think it's Michael McCarthy. And he was involved with Farmville. He knows how to launch a game. I mean, the stuff that they're doing, they're like right now. So let's back up for a second. So we're gonna follow Mirandus. We're gonna give you guys updates now and again. You know, it's not gonna be the second something comes out. We'll keep you up to speed and kind of show you what we're doing, and we'll see how it goes. Eventually, maybe you'll see us playing it, and we'll kind of see how we approach it. But anyways, kind of the lead developer is Michael McCarthy, and that was his voice on the thing, I believe. But he knows what he's doing. So their whole team, it's Gala doesn't have a team that just works on all these games. This is one of the few that's actually launched by Gala, like Townstar, and Mirandus is the second one.
Yeah.
But a lot of these games are not from Gala. They're just basically going to use the blockchain ability of Gala. And then they have their own development team and stuff. So, so this is you got Townstar going, Crash?
No, somebody's horn was going off.
Oh, is it? I thought that was a Townstar song for a second.
I was like, I was trying to cover up my microphone because I just shut my windows.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
It's only like 95 degrees here right now.
Yeah, well, you're way south, so man, down there, yeah, it's gonna be. But, anyways, so this is the Mirandus site on Gala Games. This is the store for. Let's see what they got in the store right now.
Yeah, so I was looking at some of this. I mean, these ships would be so awesome. I think, if you're going to get into Mirandus, we ought to talk about going in on a ship.
They're so expensive, though, man.
They're going to be valuable, though.
Well, that's the thing. There's islands, I guess, and the one of the goals seems to be, I mean, you want to get crypto in any of these games, so they just launched Materium. Okay, so one of the goals is going to be to get Materium out of this.
Right.
So ships are going to be able to take you to different islands and get them. Now, one of the things McCarthy just said was that the exemplars, which are these are for sale on Opensea. They sold them. They have some do they have some in the store right now? They do, right? Yeah, there's a few.
Yeah, yeah, there's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, like these are the second tier. So there's still a few. Yeah, there's still a few left.
When you say second tier, is that like more powerful or less powerful than the blue?
That's more powerful. It's humans and then the dwarfs. Or
the dwarfs are more powerful?
I guess it's orc and dwarfs, whatever. Yeah. Are they? Oh, I guess. And how they do it is epic. So I think the blue ones are rare. They're humans. And then the dwarfs, orcs, the pink ones are purple.
Yeah, maybe on that chart it'll show how many they have of each for each field.
How many?
I'm assuming, Edy, that like Townstar, there's going to be multiple fields or multiple, I don't know, worlds.
No, that is not the case with this one. Is my understanding. Nope, it's one world and you're all playing in it, which is. It's a neat trick, and you can only do it with a node system. You really can't, because to scale that kind of people doing that kind of activity all at once and interacting, it's tricky. So my understanding is no, it's going to be just one world. It's not like Townstar, but I could be wrong. I don't know, and any of this is subject to change too. So
well, because I was looking at it and it was like they're only going to have 1,000 homesteads.
So those are.
I was assuming that's 1,000 homesteads per field, because 1,000 homesteads isn't going to cover the volume of this game.
But I think on those homesteads you get land too, and I'm not clear on the buildings versus land deeds, but the way it sounds is if you have a land deed, which is a homestead, you have a building and a land deed with that. And the land deed, you put more buildings, you lease that land for people to put buildings on it.
Right. However, 1,000?
Of the homes?
Homestead is the cheapest property you can buy, right? I mean, that's the smallest lot.
Yeah, right.
But then 1,000?
I don't know. I'm not sure of any of this stuff. It's still pretty early.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's just do the disclaimer again. This is speculative, not investment advice. This is very speculative. We're more talking and trying to learn from each other and make,
Yeah, so, but like, so you have land deeds. So Crash found this site. It's interesting. This is mirandus.fandom.com. Okay, and
Uh-huh.
this has land deeds broken out, total supply. Okay, I see what you're looking at. Farming hamlet. But then when you get to Town of Duke,
Yeah, there's only 5.
right? That's well. What about the? What about look at this though? What about when you get down to? Of course, this will probably take us a day and a half to get down to the bottom of Opensea, but let's give it a shot. Actually, let's sort this. Opensea has got some issues, guys, but it's used, so we are forced to use it. So let's sort them high. So like,
Okay, so these are different properties.
yeah, these are like Village of Earl, but this is like,
Does it say how many of them there are to buy?
but this isn't one prop. There's one of the Village of Earl, isn't it? Just one. Village of Earl. Oh, there's 20 of those. Okay, but you can put a lot of different properties on that village. Village of Earl. That's not like who if you own the Village of Earl, you're renting that out for buildings. So we don't know how much
Yeah,
land it is.
I guess my question is, is there multiple fields or is there just one field? I'm sure when they start, it'll just be 1 or 2 or whatever. But as the game grows, they want to sell as many deeds as they can, right?
Right. Yeah. Well, this says 20, and this is a village. So this is like a city, Village of Earl. I mean, you could look at it as, like
Yeah, I mean, I look at my my Townstar village or property as one property, and I can build a whole city on it. But there's still, well, how many Townstar fields are there running?
Well, are you talking about servers? I think there's 5 servers.
Yeah, servers. Yeah,
There's 5 servers. I don't think this sounds like it's
okay. So let's look at this as one server.
Yeah, I don't.
If they need to add more servers, they will.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
and
guessing.
yeah, and what they're going to use the node system. I'm sure there's going to be Mirandus nodes, just like there's Townstar nodes now. So they're going to expand onto the node system. But I don't think there's going to be any more villages of Earl anymore. I think that number that you heard is correct. But what you have to understand is all these get split up into thousands of other properties. So you can put multiple properties on one of these villages, So it's a little more than like a Townstar thing from what I'm understanding, So, anyways, we'll see. I mean, there's a lot to know, but what we found out this last week is that the exemplars are special. Just like he said, they're basically the first 50,000 people, and after that, you'll have just like normal players. They won't have special powers. They won't be, they won't be like exemplars. And he said that basically all of your Materium is going to be released through the exemplars. So exemplars can find it, can kind of mine it, go searching for it, all your stuff.
Well, I think I probably bought in at the right time then, because I bought very early and bought, several exemplars.
I mean, I think it's going to be limited. And you're going to have ones that are lost and ones that are, just like any crypto. Like their nodes, they're supposed to have 50,000 founder nodes. I don't think they're ever getting to 50,000. You can already tell there's just people that don't run them, or they're lost, or just like anything, So I'm sure there won't be 50,000 exemplars, But I don't see them being this price. Once you realize you get Materium with these, I could be wrong, but this is pretty cheap.
You don't see on Opensea, you don't see any exemplars.
Yeah, we're on it right now. There are exemplars. We're looking at them.
Are there? Okay.
Yeah, we're looking at
Well,
They're,
those are the second tier though.
yeah, these are the second tier. Oh, humans? Do you see human exemplars?
Yeah.
I think at the top there was humans. There's a few, not too many. Those were the ones that were point 0.1 Ethereum. So they're
Uh-huh.
like $300 plus fees. My understanding is that I don't know if you've used it lately, but I heard Ethereum gas fees are pretty low,
Yeah.
like $10 to $20 or something.
Yeah, because the NFT market is just completely dried up.
So there's
Well, I
that.
think I think people that are interested in this stuff, they did their research and they found the NFTs they wanted to buy and they bought them, and the rest of the adoption has not come down the pike yet.
Right. Yeah. So you don't think it's because Ethereum's tech is getting any better?
Well, it could be.
Yeah. So that's Opensea.
Well, yeah, I did hear. What was it that Ethereum 2.0? Oh, yeah, this goes all back to the SEC thing, where even Ethereum's talking about how they're going to be staking there's going to be staking available on Ethereum, and that's completely what the SEC came after Coinbase for.
Yeah. Right. Well, Ethereum's had staking forever, though. I mean, there's been staking for quite a while. I know regular Ethereum, if you want to stake it, you got to have 32, so it's gotten to be a major investment to stake it. But I think 2.0 changes that a little bit. So
I'm trying to think if I have. Do I have any of my Ethereum staked? Oh yeah, I got it all staked.
yeah.
I think I'm 10%. I'm getting on it.
So let's check out Discord real quick here. Okay, so here's Discord.
Does everybody is everybody familiar with Discord? If you're just watching this out of the blue, Discord is a place where a lot of these tech companies go and they have their blogs and their information and their announcements. It's the information center for the tech industry.
Yep. So, have you seen Gala Gold in here at all? There's supposed to be a Gala.
There's a category for Gala Gold. It's in the gray area, gray things. You got to look. It was only 3 or 4 down from the top. I thought. Three or four categories.
Collect box, play to earn Gala. I don't know. I can never find it. I never see it. I don't know if I'm.
I saw it when I was just looking at it. It's there.
Okay. So here's Mirandus. This is a Mirandus section. So no new announcements. Mirandus discussion. Let's see if there's any.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of cool stuff going on there.
Yeah. I mean, there's people trying to buy stuff off of Opensea, and everyone's like, don't do it. It's risky. And I'm sure it is. I mean, how do you... It's tricky.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm sure the scammers are all over that.
Right. So,
just send me your Ethereum, and here it comes.
Right. Here's... So, okay, so... Let's go to announcements. See if I can find some. So minting and running. That's about Materium which already came out. They were giving away a free Alchemist exemplar. Not sure who won that.
What are these scrolls? Have you seen these scrolls that unwind and you can read them?
Yeah, this was a giveaway.
They're like hints, right?
Yeah, this was. I've never seen it. I just saw this one, and it's like a giveaway, basically some kind of a
Yeah, there's a
contest.
whole bunch of them.
Is there?
There's a whole bunch of them. Yeah, and some of them are like hints about what's coming up,
Okay.
kind of in a coded message. You got to figure it out.
Right. So when they did the drop, a couple things about that. So depending on what you had, if you had a human, you got 100. Orcs and dwarfs got 400. Halflings got 1,000, and elves got 4,000. You have the rare epic legendary agent. So
You got to be kidding me! I thought the humans were like top of the heap.
no, humans are the bottom of the heap, of course. You kidding me?
Good Lord!
That's why they're the cheapest. But they got so one thing that we found out is they're gonna have, I think, 3 or 4 more tests this year, and it should launch like endish of the year. You know, who knows if that's accurate or not, but you're gonna be able to go in and get these same types of numbers, or maybe even more, to go in and test the system if you have them. So again, there's gonna be a snapshot. So if you get them now, you'll be qualified for that next snapshot. There's going to be also like monthly AMAs. McCarthy's just committed to communicating more, I think, as this thing ramps up. It's also, Materium's going to be on exchanges soon. I think it's on Uniswap now. I didn't look, but I think it's going to be on exchanges coming up maybe this week. I don't know. I checked out BitTrue. I heard some rumors it'd be on there. I didn't see it on there, so I don't know.
Yeah, I looked and I didn't see it on any of the exchanges yet that I follow.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. I mean, you can still get your hands on a lot of stuff that'll be useful in the game on Opensea.
So let's go back to the fact that if this is something you're interested in, and you've been playing Townstar, for example, and you understand how that works, and how the NFTs have gone up in value there, and the coins that you can earn, if you are interested in Mirandus, you want to get as many of the good quality NFTs as you can early, so you can earn more Materium, right?
Right. Yeah, if you get exemplars, you'll get. There's a chance. I mean, you have to go in and do the test. You know, you gotta hit the snapshot, go do the test. Everything that you get, it's because you're doing something.
You have to be active.
Yeah. Yep. You gotta be active. So.
That goes completely against my passive income philosophy.
Right, I know it. But you're getting sucked in. Well, Townstar, that's pretty passive, as you can see.
Oh, yeah, it's real passive.
You keep passing around your roads.
Good Lord.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, we're kind of getting into these because if you look at it, it's almost like another like country. Like you're investing in a whole different currency, and
it's a whole new economy.
Yeah, whole new economy. And therefore, I mean, you're getting some diversification. I mean, there's definitely perks for getting in early. So we'll see. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's exciting, but we'll see. I mean, there's a lot that could change. We don't know. So
I'll tell you, if there's another big crypto run with Bitcoin and L1s, you know, people are going to be peeling off money out of there to buy these NFTs on these up and coming games.
You would think, and that's when you already want
to. That's where I think I'm going to be doing it. I was just sitting there. I'm like, yeah, if I'm going to buy more, I got to wait till I need Bitcoin to go to 50 or 70,000. Then I can buy some boats and stuff.
Yeah, I guess, man. I'm looking at now's the time to do it if you want to do it.
Now it is if you got the funds available, but it's a lot easier if the market goes up and you can peel off some profits and do it.
Yeah, that's why stuff starts ripping, man, because people are like, hey, let's put this into a boat. It's reasonable. Right. Let's take a quick look at the market before we go, huh? Crash, you want to hit anything else on Materium
No, not particularly.
Yeah, we'll catch up on this. We'll talk more about this. We kind of want to just give you a feel for it, and as stuff comes out, we will check it. Bitcoin 41.1. Tether's still got a circulating supply of 80.7. USD's 52.9. So they're just sitting there, really.
How's XRP doing today?
Chilled out, man. It's 83.73. So it's kind
It
of.
was up in the 90s, wasn't it?
No, I saw it at 85, but
okay.
I don't know. I haven't been watching. But yeah, so stuff's kind of calmed down. What's the market cap here? 1872. So
yeah, it's down a little bit.
Bitcoin.
That's okay. It's better than it was. It was down to what, like 1.4 or something like that.
Yeah, they're not even close to being done loading their bags on this stuff, right? I mean, they're not.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
I just buy and hold, man. That's the only thing that makes sense to me.
ApeCoin back up to 1028, up almost 1,000% 7 days.
Nice.
So there's that. If you got in early on that one, you're really happy. So, Anywho, all right, Crash. Did I cover everything? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that's kind of it in a nutshell. We'll get more detailed as we learn more.
Exactly. This Mirandus thing is gonna keep going. I guess the only thing I want to emphasize is that if this is something you're interested in and you're doing your own research, getting these exemplars early is going to be beneficial to you.
Yeah, it's as NFTs go, it is a cheap way to get something that is going to allow you to grab one of the important cryptos in the game. And there's a limited amount, like everything. So we don't know tokenomics. Once we learn something about that, we'll get that out to you guys.
Yeah, it's very, very speculative. Very speculative and a lot of unknowns.
Yep.
However, we can look at the track record on some of the other projects, and and the way they're communicating is exemplar.
Yeah, that's the name. So, yeah. All right. Well, not financial advice. Hit us with a like and subscribe on the way out. If you would, we would really appreciate it. And drop us a comment. We'd love to hear what you think about all this stuff.
Live in the present, baby.
Yep. Have a good one. Do the right thing. See you soon.
Adios.
Crash, we missed a ton of stuff, man, on that one.
What are you thinking about that we missed?
We should have given him a walkthrough through a homestead, doggone it.
Like the diagram?
I'm kidding, man. There's not
a lot of video out there. It's just not.
No, it's
and the stuff that is out there is so choppy and not good that
we can't put that.
It's almost discouraging to put it out there. I think that's why they did it.
Yeah, we won't. We have a level of excellence that we have on Crash and Edy, and we're not going to go below that. Period.
No.
Period. End of discussion, my friend. So. All right.
Our tech is getting really tight.
This is tight tonight, man. Is it because it's at night and it's low traffic?
I don't know. I think that's we're doing our research.
Yeah, we're perfecting our craft.
Yeah.